A very good evening, everybody. Hope all is well with you. Hope you've had a good day. Lovely to see you. So 38 people online already. Fantastic. Good number of likes. Thanks, folks. I'm just going to do my sound checks as always, but it's lovely to see you. And yeah, fill you in on what's been going on here today. Exciting day. Lots happening. Good. That's working. I can already see that's working. Right, so watch out if you're listening along. I'm going to play some loud bits now just to check that we've got the balance right. So bear with me. Let's have a bit of As God the Lord. Fantastic. I just can't get enough of Dietrich Fischer-Dieskau's voice. Oh, good. All is sounding well. Fabulous. So, I'm really looking forward to this, altos. You've got some fantastic lines in these bell choruses. So, I'll just say hello to some lovely people. Okay. Hello, Jane. So, lots of my my home choristers are sharing the news that I think almost certainly at this point going to be on the BBC Evening News tonight. That's 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. in the UK. BBC One. So I was interviewed today by the wonderful John Kay of the BBC. He came to my house and interviewed. Well, he sat in the garden with his camera crew. And bear in mind, this is Bristol, so you can imagine what the weather was like. These poor bedraggled camera folk out in the garden filming me through the kitchen window. But speaking about the fact it's been 6 months since lockdown and the restrictions that were announced yesterday, and so I had an opportunity to talk about what I think are the opportunities, and obviously being perfectly blunt and saying how I really do miss face-to-face singing. I think we all do. I think if there's anyone who thinks, do you know what, I don't miss face-to-face singing at all, that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But I'm loving the online singing, but I'm also missing people face-to-face. So it was a really quite a heartfelt chat about that. And yes, it's going to be apparently on the news tonight, 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. As I said to my mother when I told her, it's probably more like 6:29, if you know what I mean, 10:29. So I'm certainly wouldn't be a main item, but still, if you are in the UK and you have access to BBC One, please look out. It may not happen. This is the thing, as with all of these things on the media, in a media organisation, if something major happens, you know, if the Prime Minister were to resign or something, then obviously we'd be bumped. But watch it if you can, because the piece that I was conducting was your rendition, ladies and gentlemen, of Quoniam tu solus sanctus from Vivaldi's Gloria. So if I'm on TV, then Self-Isolation Choir will be heard again. It'll be the first time we've been heard on the BBC since May 31st, since Messiah Day, at least officially. And so, yeah, fingers crossed, SIC is going to be on the BBC. Now, if you are in a country that doesn't get the BBC, I'm going to check with John, see if I can get a recording and put it up on YouTube, and we'll share that link as soon as we can. Obviously, we've got to make sure we're not infringing copyright and so on. All right, so yeah, just bear with us, folks. But yes, those of you who are in the UK, watch out. And I was talking to John. I thought, because he contacted me last night over WhatsApp and said, you know, can I come and interview? I thought it would be for local TV. I thought it was going to be for the programme around here is called Points West, and it's the magazine show for the southwest of the UK. And I said to him, so is it 6:32? I said, no. Main evening news. He said, your regular slot, Ben. I roared with laughter. Bless him. So thanks so much, John. Brilliant to see you today. Thank you to Alex as well, and to John, your cameraman. We had a great time. Lovely chat. And I have to say, I'm very proud of the fact that they filmed and recorded Self-Isolation Choir singing Vivaldi Gloria. Because I don't know about you folks, I hope you were all able to join us last night for that concert. That was an amazing event. It really was. It was the first evening concert I've conducted live, as it were, since March the 14th, in fact. And I was in my full evening wear, as you saw, dinner jacket. I even had my concert shoes on, polished just for the occasion. And I hope you enjoyed it. The sound was glorious, no pun intended. And it was brilliant. So I think a great way to to show the world that we weren't just a flash in the pan. You know, Messiah was not just a sort of a one and done. We have kept things going, and we've grown in confidence, and we've grown in our ability as an organisation and as a choir, and we've certainly grown in enthusiasm. So I think it's brilliant, and hopefully it might bring a few more people into the choir. And I'm sure you're all doing an amazing job of recruiting people for this wonderful organisation, because particularly at the moment, with what's looking like it's going to be some time before choir rehearsals can come back in this country, orchestra rehearsals as well. And you know, those groups of mine that are face to face that were hoping to come back soon, we've had to close all that down again, and obviously that's tough. And I was saying that to John in the interview. You know, we have this situation where there is a huge passion for live music and a need for people to reach out and connect with other people musically. And that, you know, the feeling of being in the room with everybody else and singing is so vital and so important. And we can't quite get 100% of the way there. We can't create that feeling of everybody in the room, but I think we can get pretty close, particularly last night, because I was there, I was conducting, I knew that there were, I mean, we had at one point nearly 1,000 people online, all watching, all singing. And being able to hear your voices coming through my headphones and conducting and knowing that you were there, it was close enough as far as I was concerned, ladies and gentlemen. It was fabulous. So, thank you for the lovely comments. What a wonderful, wonderful string of enthusiasm and love. Oh, thank you, folks. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. Well, look, we've got a brilliant evening ahead tonight. We have these Baal choruses. Look, just judging by how things went yesterday with the sopranos, we're not going to look at Cast Thy Burden Upon the Lord tonight. Lovely as it is wonderful and beautiful. But I think I want to focus on getting these Baal choruses sounding fantastic. Now, if it goes really, really well and we end up at sort of 5:45 and we've learnt everything and we've sung it all through and everyone's happy, well, then we'll learn Cast Thy Burden. But I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll actually we'll spend time on these Baal choruses tonight, because that's what happened with sopranos yesterday. You know, we got really stuck into the music, and I looked at the clock as right. So if that's the case, we'll start next week with Cast Thy Burden Upon the Lord, which is it's like a salve. It's wonderful. You know, after all of this angst and tension that Baal choruses create, the Cast Thy Burden is a beautiful way to sort of get rid of that. So yeah, that'll be a nice way to start next week. Next week will be very, very exciting. Cast Thy Burden Upon the Lord, the fire descends from heaven, which is just a little number. It's very quiet. It's all just bedlam breaks loose. You know, the flames consume his offer. It's a big moment. And then Thanks Be to God, which is the last movement in the first half of Elijah, because the rains fall. And everybody sings Thanks Be to God, and it's a wonderful, wonderful moment. He laveth the thirsty land. And I love the fact that there's quite a few comments here today saying, I'm writing here from a well-laven land. I think looking out the window, I can see we're going to be washed quite soon. Huge black clouds coming over from Wales, from where I'm sitting here, over in the distance. So, yeah, it's going to be great next week. How's everybody? Let's have a look. Hello, Adrienne from Sheffield. You're away from home, a bit tentative about singing, but you're going to give it a go. Fantastic. Thank you, Adrienne. That's brilliant. Hello, Judith. Hello, Barbara. And Jean. Hello, Breeder. Just finished listening to Gloria again. Just marvellous. Love being part of this great choir. Thank you for that. And, you know, I can't stop listening to it myself. Your Domine Fili Unigenite is so much fun. The galloping one, you know, the horsey one. So much fun. Absolutely brilliant. Lisa is saying the fire descends from heaven. Yes, so we're going to have to wait till next week for the holy barbecue. Hello, Leslie from Chicago. Great to see you. Hello, Paula. Oh, yes, Paul is saying lovely things about Mark and all of his hard work behind the scenes. And, you know, it's absolutely true. Without Mark and Mark, we have our two Marks, Mark with a K and Mark with a C. Without our Marks, we would be lost. All right, they do such a huge amount of work behind the scenes. And if you're watching, gentlemen, well, I know at least one of you is watching. Thank you. And I know everyone's going to agree with me in the comments. Oh. Cara says, every time I connect with SIC Rehearsal, I feel as if I've come home. Thank you, Cara. That is lovely for you to say. I feel the same way, if I'm honest. I mean, it helps that I am at home, but you know what I mean? Oh, brilliant. Hello, Julie. Hope someone in the UK grabs a video of the BBC Evening News and posts it on Facebook. I'm certain somebody will, particularly as you've just said that. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, anything could happen in the next hour and a half. The story could be pulled, but I certainly was interviewed this morning by the Beeb, so fingers crossed. Hello, Rosie. Pretending to be an alto again. Well, you know, you can be who you want to be in this choir. If you want to sing a bar of alto and then jump up soprano and then sing tenor and bass, you are more than welcome. All right? We are an equal opportunities choir. We are open to all, so you sing whichever part you like. If you want to sing all the solos, you can. Mark. Excellent. That's brilliant. Thank you, Julie. So that's the Welsh version. Mark is the best. Absolutely. Fabulous. Well, I sometimes refer to them as the Marks. M-A-R-X. They're not brothers, but they could be. The Marks brothers. Fabulous. Teresa's just listened to our fabulous Gloria. Absolutely right. It was phenomenal. Hello, Virginia. Sorry about the clouds from Wales. Do you know what? I don't mind. My garden needs it. Ah, fabulous. Hello, Paula. Yes, we've got a few people who are impressing us with their extensive vocabulary. Well, if you are watching and you're sending us some cheeky comments, I hope you enjoy the culture. Feel free to stay and have a sing with us. You're very, very welcome, Jaden. Thank you for being here. Hello, Barbara from Stockholm. Hello, Heather. Enjoyed being a soloist last night. Well, didn't we all? Hello, Robin. How is Katie? Katie's very well, thank you. My daughter, who broke her collarbone last week, she's having a very nice time at school, and she came home yesterday saying, "I have so many friends, I can't count them," and then proceeded to count them. So she's having a lovely time, and she's healing well. Thank you, everybody. Well, look. It is very nearly time to start, so if I can invite you all, make sure you've got your drink of water handy, make sure the phone is on silent, make sure the pets are fed and the door's closed, and you have this time for yourself, because it's time for rehearsal. So a very, very good evening, everybody. It's 5 o'clock. It's Wednesday, so it must be time for the alto rehearsal. This week, of course, we're looking at these immense choruses from the towards the end of the first half of Elijah. These choruses, which are known as the Baal choruses. We had an amazing rehearsal on Monday. I had a brilliant time with you all, and thank you for your feedback and comments about that. Last night with the sopranos, we went through most of what I wanted to cover. As I've just said to those of you who are here slightly early, I don't think we're going to get to Cast Thy Burden Upon the Lord today, mainly because I want to make sure everyone's really, really happy with these Baal choruses. And there's some tricky stuff. There's a lot of fun to be had as well, though. So we'll be starting in a minute. We're going to sing through Blessed Are the Men as a warm-up. So if you could, before we do our stretches and so on, if you just want to make sure you've got that page ready. And our free score, Blessed Are the Men is number 9. It's page 45. After our warm-up, our stretching and the yoga, we'll get to Blessed Are the Men, and then we'll start learning the new music for this evening. Okay, folks. So if I could ask you to please make sure you've got your drink of water handy, and if I could invite you to stand up, and just make sure you're standing comfortably and confidently with those feet anchored, you know, shoulders width apart, and really feel yourself putting down roots. That's I like comparing standing like this to being a tree and feeling those roots growing right the way down into the ground, and then spreading out from wherever you are and reaching out from your house, your street, your town, your city, your state, your country, to meet everybody else all around the world. Hundreds of people all online, all singing this wonderful, wonderful music. All right? And if you're not able to join us in standing, you can still get that feeling from bringing yourself to the edge of your seat, planting your feet on the floor, and everybody standing up nice and straight with their back straight and their neck long. And let's take some lovely deep breaths in and out. And as you're taking this breath in and out, you're going to gather up all the tension and stress. So as you breathe out, you're going to take that stress with it. And breathe in that lovely feeling of community and friendship and family that is this choir. and breathe out all of that tension and stress and worry. Get rid of it. Get rid of it into the room. If it helps, I like to say to people, imagine you are putting all this stuff that you can't deal with and worry about for now, put it in an invisible plastic bag and put that bag in the corner. And if you don't need to take it with you at the end of rehearsal, just leave it and it'll be gone next time you come back here. All right, so we're just breathing deeply in and out. And as we're doing this and relaxing and coming into this lovely rehearsal space where we're all together, we're going to roll our shoulders around as well, please, altos. So let's do that together. Brilliant. And we're going to roll the shoulders back the other way now. Thank you. It's lovely to see so many people here. We've got lots of altos. We've got lots of sopranos and basses and tenors. Everybody is welcome. Thank you for being here. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, please, folks. Take a deep breath and let your shoulders relax. Well done, everybody. Thank you. Tilt your head over to one side. Just stretch these muscles. To the middle and the other way. Thank you. And to the middle and forwards. And to the middle. And whichever way you went first, let's go that way again and just see if you can go a fraction of a centimetre further. Just stretch those muscles out. And one more time, a bit further the other way. What's an interesting noise on my shoulder? Bit of percussion there. And to the middle and forwards. And to the middle. And then just within those three movements, left, right and forwards, gently let your head roll around and stretch those muscles out. Thank you very much indeed, altos. Great job. Okay, so let's do a bit of gentle humming. Of course, if you want to do a really detailed warm-up, feel free to pause the stream. The highest note that you're going to be singing this evening, well, we've got some Ds and we've maybe a sneaky E flat here and there. All right, so we'll warm up to a top D for now. We'll start on an A here. All right, so we're going to hum together, altos. Nice deep breath and hum with me. And still humming. Now ooh. And oh and oh. Still oh. Oh. F for egg. Still there. And ah. One more. Very nice. Now, please repeat after me. Ma, ma, ma. And thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excellent. Caw, caw, caw. And ya, ya, ya. And one more. Ma, ma, ma. Great stuff. Thanks very much indeed, alto. So that was a top D. That's the highest note I think we're going to need for now. So if I could invite everybody to turn to page 45 in our free score. If you're using the red score, there's different pages, but very kind people are putting those pages in the comments. But we're going to use this free score. It's page 45, it's number 9, Blessed Are the Men. And if you remember, we sang this through last week, so this is just a bit of gentle revision before we get stuck into these quite frenetic Baal choruses. So it starts obviously with the sopranos, followed by the tenors, so we've got a little bit of time before we come in. If you'd like to have a drink of water just to rehydrate yourselves before we sing, that would be fantastic. So let's take it away, orchestra and sopranos, and sopranos. Tenors. Okay, take a deep breath. 1, 2. Blessed are the men who fear him, the men who fear alto's lead here. Then the basses. Okay, ready? And 1. Through darkness riseth light, riseth light, to the upright, and He is gracious, compassionate, compassionate, He is righteous, blessed are the men who fear Him, are the men who fear Him. They ever walk in the ways of peace. Through darkness rise light. Through darkness riseth light. And blessed are the men who fear Him. Blessed are the men who fear Him. They ever walk in the ways of peace. Then the tenors. Deep breath and blessed, blessed. There we go. Well done. Gosh, that last note is a bit of a challenge. So just make sure before the first blessed at the bottom of that last page, before the okay, make sure you take a huge breath for that one, and then after you've sung that first blessed, just top the breath up, and then you'll get through to the end, hopefully without any problems. Well done, altos, great job. So look, let's learn something new. So over the page, please, and you'll find number 10, As God the Lord, which is a recit with chorus, and this is where things get really operatic. Because just like, as I said, with Bach, in his Passions, you have these amazing moments where the evangelist sings and then the choir answer, and then another character, it might be Pontius Pilate or it could be Jesus or someone, will sing, and you get this dramatic narrative. Well, this is what we've got here. Very, very operatic. As I said on Monday, Mendelssohn takes us to E flat major, which is a key associated with warmth and comfort and so on, and Elijah sets the scene as God the Lord of Sabaoth liveth, before whom I stand 3 years this day fulfilled. I will show myself unto Ahab, and the Lord will then send rain again upon the earth. So it's one of those sort of, it's like a little montage. Time has passed. We then get a really exciting, really sort of exciting dotted rhythm. Ahab at the bottom of page 52 sings, Art thou Elijah? Art thou he that troubleth Israel? Okay. He's very much confronting him. Aren't you Elijah? Aren't you the one that's caused all this trouble? And the choir, that is to say you, over the page on page 53, you sort of lean out from behind him and go, yeah! And you sing, altos. Your line is, after 4, 2, 3, 4. Thou art Elijah, and thou he that troubleth Israel. Okay, so I'll play that slowly. 3, 4. 2, 3. Okay, so you've got some short, sharp notes there, but also I think the challenge there is just holding the note for the right length of time, isn't it? So it's Thou art Elijah with me. 2, 3, 4. Thou art Elijah. Excellent. Then it's Thou he that troubleth Israel. Okay, and in case anybody's wondering, I know it's written Thou art Elijah, but we're dotting the rhythm to match the rhythm in the accompaniment. That's what everybody does. So sing the whole line with me, Thou art Elijah, and don't forget, this isn't a happy, smiley moment. This is a real frowning, dark sort of sound, almost through gritted teeth. So let's sing together from the top of 53 after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thou art Elijah. 3, 4. Thou hear the troubleth Israel. Great. And we end on this lovely chord. And we get a lot of these in Elijah. This is called a diminished seventh. And it's that tritone interval that we've heard all the way through, but you put one tritone on top of another, and you have tension, massive tension in one chord. And so that's where we leave that phrase, troubleth Israel. Oof. At which point Elijah says, I never troubled Israel's peace. It's you lot. It's thou, Ahab, and you've all done this stuff. You've all followed false gods. And so, this is where he issues this challenge. Bring everybody, bring the priests, bring the whole of Israel to Mount Carmel. Some of the prophets of Baal and the prophets of the groves, all of these people who are seated with Queen Jezebel, who's falsely accused Elijah of being responsible for all this. And then we shall see whose God is the Lord. And he issues this challenge. So we're now on page 54, altos, and we change character. Yes, this first character on that preceding page is angry, confrontational, just for those 4 bars. Now here you get to be really pompous and smug. Okay, because the followers of Baal are completely convinced that Elijah is mad and that they're going to be proven right. So they sing this, and then we shall see whose God is God the Lord. And the cadence, that the final section of this, God the Lord, is really, really big and really powerful. You'll need to take a huge breath to be able to hold the note right the way to the end. Okay, so your line goes like this, after 1 and 1. And then we shall see whose God is God the Lord. Okay, and it will be slower when we sing along with the recording. So sing it with me at that speed. After 1, from and then we shall see, middle of 54. And 1. And then we shall see whose God is God the Lord. Excellent. So as I say, really, really big, really pompous, really powerful. Have lots and lots of fun with that moment. Then Elijah carries on. Rise then, ye priests of Baal, select and slay a bullock. So this is where we start to see the challenge take shape. You know, this bullock has been slain, has been placed on the ground in front of them. No fire has been lit. And he's saying, call your God. Bring it on. And I will call on the Lord Jehovah. And you get this. And the God who by fire shall answer, let him be God. And you answer. So this is the middle hour 55. Okay. And some of this is following the tune, but otherwise you get some nice harmony. So your line altos is 1, 2. Yea, and the God who by fire shall answer, let him be God. Okay, and you notice we are separating him be God. Okay, some conductors ask you, him be God. I like this recording. I like the fact that they go, let him be God, and it echoes what Elijah sings. So sing that with me. Okay, so from yea and the God, and notice it starts quietly because you're kind of talking to each other. Yea, and the God who by fire shall answer, let him be God. Here we go. 1, 2. Yea, and the God who by fire shall answer, let him be God. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. So what we're going to do, let's sing just those parts just with the chorus, and then we'll do the entire movement. Okay, so can we go back, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to go back to the bottom of page 52. I'm going to pick it up from the middle of the page where things change after Elijah sings rain again upon the earth, and then we'll pick it up from there. Okay, just bear with me a moment. So this might be a bit, just watch out. Oh, that's not worked. Right, skip forward. Okay, so here we go. Take it away, orchestra. So. Here come the Elijah chords. Tenor. Ready?
Troubleth Israel.
Thou art Elijah, he that troubleth Israel.
I never troubled Israel's peace.
So there we have it. Thou art Elijah, thou he that troubleth Israel. And you hear that chord, just the boom, that tension that's created in the air. Fabulous. Okay, so Elijah sings, I never troubled Israel's peace, blah, 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 blah. So, over the page. Now, let's sing the Then We Shall See Whose God is the Lord. So, middle of 54, we're going to pick it up from when Elijah sings on the second line down. Then we shall see whose God is the Lord. Okay, take it away, Dietrich. And, oh, that didn't work. Sorry, folks. Let's try that again. Take it away, Dietrich, please. There we go.
Then we shall see
so,
whose God
everybody,
and
then we shall see whose God is God's Lord.
Rise then, ye priests of Baal.
Thank you, Elijah. So, there you have it in context. We'll sing the whole movement through in a minute with all of the solos as well. But there you have it. And see what I mean about the last three notes of that? It's going to take more air than you think because it's slowing down and sounding really big and really majestic. And so on to page 55, and the God who by fire shall answer. So I think I've got this cracked. So we'll pick it up, hopefully, from where Elijah sings this, and we will answer him. Okay, so... we're going to take it from the top of page 55, from the start where Elijah sings, and the God who by fire shall answer. Here we go. Hopefully.
And the God who by fire shall answer, let him be God.
And, yea, and the God who by fire shall answer, God. There we go. I just love those chords. The way Mendelssohn uses them, sometimes in the minor, sometimes in the major. You know, these are the Elijah chords. Okay, let's sing the entire movement with all of the solos and everything so you get a sense of context and story, and then we're going to learn Baal, We Cry to Thee. Okay, so back to the beginning of this movement. This is page 52 in our free score. This is number 10. Rest it with chorus as God the Lord. All right. Now, you do have a page or so before you sing, so please take this opportunity to rehydrate yourselves. I'm going to. And we will ask Mr. Fischer-Dieskau and his wonderful orchestra to sing for us. Okay, thank you. From the top of the page, here we go. Ah, no, we're not. I have to go from here. What's happened to that? And...
As God the Lord of Sabaoth liveth, before whom I stand. 3 years this day fulfilled, I will show myself unto Ahab, and the Lord will then send rain again upon the earth. Israel.
Thou art Elijah, thou hear the drum of Israel.
I never troubled Israel's peace. It is thou, Ahab, and all thy father's house. Ye have forsaken God's commands, and thou hast followed Baalim. Now send and gather to me, send and gather to me the whole of Israel, and to Mount Carmel. There summon the prophets of Baal, and also the prophets of the groves, who are feasted at Jezebel's table.
Ready, everybody?
Then we shall see whose God
Nice deep breath.
is
And then we shall see whose God is God
Rise then, ye priests of Baal. Select and slay a bullock, and put no fire under it. Uplift your voices and call the God ye worship, and I then will call on the Lord Jehovah, and the God who by fire shall answer. Let him
Ready?
called.
And yea, and the God who by fire shall answer, let him be God. Fantastic. Let's let this run to the end so you can hear the challenge.
Call first upon your God. Your numbers are many. Even I only remain. One prophet of the Lord. Invoke your forest gods and mountain deities.
Fantastic. Right, so there we are, altos. We've learned this very dramatic movement. Can we turn over now, please, to page 56 in our free score? This is number 11, Baal, we cry to thee. This is the first and most substantial of the three movements. The second one that follows is very short. It's only a handful of bars. And then the third one is longer, but very fast, and has a lot of unison singing. So this is the real meat of tonight's rehearsal. Just to say, those of you who are watching live, as always, we've attracted a few interesting characters in the comments. Just ignore them. Those of you who are here and, those of you enjoying the rehearsal, have fun. Don't let it distract you. Mark is there with his hammer and he will get rid of them. And if you are watching, hope you enjoy yourself, all right? Hope you learned something. Now, Baal, we cry to thee. Altos, you need to have a look here at the start. We've got 8 lines. First treble, second treble, don't worry about them. First alto, second alto, that's where we are. So you're on the third and fourth line down in each system. And remember, systems are blocks of bars, okay? So we're going to stay in double chorus for a few pages, and then on page 59, about halfway through, we go back to 4 parts. So what I'm going to do, as I did with the sops, we'll learn each phrase. We'll do first alto, then second alto in each block. We'll go all the way through and then we'll sing it through twice, once with first alto, once with second alto. Okay? So at the very start, the tenors and basses, remember this one's really pompous and stuck up. The followers of Baal are very confident. They're singing in F major, which is a very confident key. And the tenors and basses go, Baal, we cry to thee, Baal, we cry to thee, hear and answer us. Okay. Sopranos and altos, then echo. So let's have a look at the first alto part. Okay, third line down, your first entry. You're in after 2 and it goes like this. So 1, 2. Baal, Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, we cry to thee. Hear and answer us. All right, so let's have a go at that. Now notice before we do that the Baals, each time there's a sforzando, so we hit that with a bit more oomph. Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, we cry to thee. Let's sing from your first entry, please, first altos, after 2. 1, 2. Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, we cry to thee. Hear and answer us. Excellent. Okay, just listen to that last bit. Let's just sing that last hear and answer, and hear and answer us. Great. And make the us last for 2 beats and put the S on the 3rd beat of the bar. Us. Thank you. Second altos. Let's have a look at your line. So to begin with, it's just staying on the same note. You're taking the role that the bassist would normally occupy. So if you've ever listened to the bassist singing along, this will sound quite familiar because it goes 1, 2. Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, we cry to thee. Hear and answer us. Just listen to that last bit. Okay, let's just sing that last section, the hear and answer us, starting there, after 2. 1, 2. Hear and answer us. Excellent. So the first part is Baal, we cry to thee, Baal, we cry to thee. Same note, just with that rhythm, and then let's sing the whole line, please, second altos, from your first entry at the top of the page. 1, 2. Baal, we cry to thee, Baal, we cry to thee, hear and answer us. Excellent job. Well done. Thank you. Over the page, please. So now we're at the top of 57. This is in the free score, of course. This is the second block. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Baal, O hear us and answer us. Okay, so we're going to start with the first alto line at the top of page 57, and it goes like this. So 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Baal, O hear us and answer us. Okay, let's look at the first half of that. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Sing that with me after 2. 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. And with the chord underneath, that makes a little bit more sense as a line, doesn't it? And then it's Baal, O hear us and answer us. So sing for me, please. 1, 2. Baal, O hear us and answer us. Excellent. So the whole line from Heed the Sacrifice, first altos. 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Baal, O hear us and answer us. Great job. Thank you very much. And let's have the alto 2, please. So have a listen to this. It's 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Baal, O hear us and answer us. Okay, so let me play that first. Let's do the first part of that. Okay, heed the sacrifice. So 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. And then Baal, O hear us and answer us. Now some of you will be saying the rhythm on the Baal, O hear us, the last 2 notes of the page. I'd like you to sing with the rest of the choir for that one. So Baal, O hear us and answer us. Okay, so let's go from Heed the Sacrifice, second altos, top of 57. 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Baal, O hear us and answer us. Great job. Well done. So the next block, which is only 2 beats away, this will be familiar because it's based on what we've already sung. So let's do the first alto line, the last 3 bars of 57, going on to... Actually, let's do from the last 3 bars of 57 first altos to the top of 58. Let's go to the end of that line, okay? So, it goes like this. From Baal we cry to thee. 3, 4. Baal we cry to thee. Baal, O hear us, hear and answer us. Sorry. I made a mistake there, so I'm going to stop. Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, oh, hear and answer us. Let's just do that together. The last 3 bars of 57. First altos. 3, 4. Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, oh, hear and answer us. All right, that's the first altos. Seconds. Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, oh, hear and answer us. All right, so to begin with, that's easy. Baal, we cry to thee. That's all on one note. Then it's Baal, oh, hear and answer us. So can we do the last 2 bars of 57? Okay, so from Baal, oh, hear us. The last 2 bars of 57. Okay, 3, 4. Baal, oh, hear and answer us. So let's sing second altos from Baal, we cry to thee, bottom of 57, third to last bar. Okay, it's after you've sung Heed the Sacrifice We Offer, Baal, oh, hear us and answer us, and then in there. Second altos, 3, 4. Baal, we cry to thee, Baal, oh, hear and answer us. Great job. Doing really well, altos. We've got another page or so of 8-part texture, and then we go into 4 parts again. So, first altos, we're now at the top of 58. Heed the sacrifice we offer, Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. And it sounds like this. Heed the sacrifice we offer, Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. So the heed the sacrifice we offer is... Sing that for me. 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Good. Then we go up a 7th. To there, and we sing Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. Sing that for me, that sort of fanfare. 1, 2. Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. Great, so first alto, sing for me Heed the sacrifice we offer from the top of 58. 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer, Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. Thank you, first altos. Great job. Now, second altos, we sing, Heed the sacrifice we offer, Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. All right, so just the heed the sacrifice. Sing that with me, second altos. 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Excellent. And then, Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. Sing that with me. 1, 2. Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. Great job. So from the top of the page, please, seconds. Heed the sacrifice. 1, 2. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. Great job. I think we've got 3 more phrases to go. So at the bottom of 58 now, after the tenors and basses, reply to us, Heed the sacrifice we offer. Now, there's a Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. First, it's Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. With me. Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. Make sure that da, da, da rhythm is really, really clear, because there's only a handful of parts singing that, okay? And second, it's Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. With me. Baal, oh, hear us and answer us. Excellent, and yes, you do go above the notes of the first altos. That's entirely by design. Okay, we have one last phrase in 8-part texture, so this will be familiar. First altos, from the last bar of 58, it's Baal, we cry to thee, Baal, oh, hear and answer us. So it's the same as we sang just a page or so ago, with the only difference being the last note lasts for a different length, and watch me, I'll bring you off at the end there. So let's sing that first. From Baal, we cry to thee, last bar of 58. 2, 3, 4. Baal, we cry to thee, Baal, oh, hear and answer us. Thank Thank you, firsts. Well done. Seconds, it's Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, O hear, and answer us. Again, almost exactly what we sang earlier, about a page or so ago. So sing with me from the last bar of 58, please. And Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, O hear, and answer us. Thank you very much, altos. Well done. So now we're at the bottom of page 59. Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. So we introduced this rather nice melody with the basses. Okay, so we sing all together. We're now in 4 parts, so no need for first and seconds now. It is just altos, and we sing, hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Because we now have a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in the bar. So sing with me, and hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Excellent. Please sing all the way through to the end of that bar. That's great. The tenors and sopranos sing, Baal, O answer us. We sing at the top of 60. Same again. Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. So that's exactly the same as we did before. And it's good and loud, and you'll enjoy that, I'm sure. Bottom of 60. We answer the phrase that the tenors and sopranos have just sung. So we sing in the last 3 bars of 60. It's Baal, let thy flames fall and extirpate the foe. Okay, extirpate, to destroy utterly. It's a great word. We're bringing it back here. We're going to extirpate this piece in the best possible way. Okay, so it's Baal, let thy flames fall. Sing with me the last 3 bars of 60. And Baal, let thy flames fall and extirpate the foe. Now you'll have noticed, those of you who haven't sung it before, have noticed the note on fall is a little bit strange. Fall and extirpate. It lasts for a bar and a beat. So you sing it, fall, and then kind of bounce off, and extirpate the foe. Let's just sing that line one more time, because it isn't exactly easy. Baal, let thy flames fall, last 3 bars of 60. And Baal, let thy flames fall, and extirpate the foe. Fantastic. Obviously, you're singing the octave higher. Then, at the top of 61, this will be familiar. Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Same as the start, still loud, but then we answer that. So we get quieter, and we sing, Baal, answer us. Okay, and it starts mezzo forte and gets quieter, almost as if we're sort of answering our own question. And I like the fact, actually, the first one, hear us, Baal, hear mighty God, is quite confident, and this one is just sort of slightly lost. Oh, Baal, oh, answer us. All right, so sing it like that. Sing it with that sense of being lost. Okay, some of us are. So from Baal, oh, answer us, middle of 61. Ready? And Baal, oh, answer us. There we go. Well done. So let's sing together from the top of 61 from the Hear Us, Baal. Ready? And hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Baal, oh, answer us. Very good. Then the tenors and sopranos sing, Baal, let thy flames fall and extirpate the foe. Basses and altos on 62. We answer, we sing, Baal, let thy flames fall and extirpate the foe. So it's slightly different. The ending is slightly different. So sing with me, Baal, let thy flames fall on 62. And Baal, let thy flames fall and extirpate the foe. It's a nice moment, that. We then answer. We sing, hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. On 62. Sing that with me, middle of 62. And hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Tenors and sopranos, hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Then bottom of the page, bottom 62, we answer them. Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Sing that with me. And hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Excellent. Tenors and sopranos ramp things up even more. Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. We're now at the top of 63. and we sing, and this is all, I think, quite familiar. So our alto line from the top of page 63 is, hear us, Baal, hear mighty God, Baal, oh, hear us. Let's sing those two phrases together. Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Top of 63, and hear us, Baal, hear mighty God, Baal, oh, hear us. And then, for the first time in this part of the piece, we have a bit of harmony, and we sing, Baal, oh, excuse me, Baal, oh, hear us. Listen to that again. So let's sing that together. This is the middle of 63, last three bars. Baal, oh, hear us. And Baal, oh, hear us. Excellent. Well done, everybody. So we're now on the last handful of phrases. The sopranos hold a note on C, Baal, and we sing, hear us. Okay, nice and easy. I'll bring you in when we sing that one. Top of 64, then the basses come in. Hear us. Then the tenors. Hear us. Then the altos. Hear us. Okay, so we answer the tenors and basses. And then the last two phrases are just hear us. 1, 2, hear us. Just to finish. So just sing those with me. The last two hear us's. And hear us. 1, 2, hear us. And on that last hear us, could the hear be good and loud, and the us be a sort of quiet, timid little echo? Okay, fabulous. Now, what we're going to do, altos, I'm aware time is against us, so we'll probably be overrunning by 5 minutes. I hope you don't mind. The reason it was such a rush yesterday is obviously we had the Vivaldi Gloria concert to get ready for, so probably about 6:05, I should imagine, we'll be finishing. What we're going to do, we're going to sing from the beginning of Baal, we cry to thee. Bear in mind, this is the big thing we've learned tonight. And what we'll do is we'll sing to the middle of this, as first altos, then we'll go back to the beginning and we'll sing from the beginning and we'll go all the way through. All right, so that way we'll cover first, second altos and the Hear Us Baal bit that follows. All right, so do have a drink. Remember, the tenors and basses are going to take things in for us. Let me check that everything's all right over here. Yes, it is. Marvellous. So, Baal, we cry to thee. So take it away, tenors and basses, and okay, so first altos, and Baal, we cry to thee, Baal, we cry to thee, hear and answer us. Ready? And heed the sacrifice we offer. Baal, hear us and answer us. And Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, hear us and answer us. Heed the sacrifice we offer. Baal, hear us and answer us. And Baal, hear us and answer us. Baal, we cry to thee. Baal, hear and answer us. There we go. Fabulous. Right, so well done, first altos. So much fun. And of course, all these rehearsals are saved. You can watch this as many times as you like. These movements are extraordinarily good earworms. So apologies for those of you who are going to have this playing in your head for the next week. Let's do that again, this time with the second altos. And we're going to carry on and we'll sing to the end of the movement. So first altos, be ready to join in at Hear Us Baal. Take it away, please. Tenors and basses. And Baal, we Everybody together. And
Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God.
and again.
Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God.
Ready? And
Baal, let thy flames fall and extirpate the fall. Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Baal, answered us.
and
Baal, let thy flames fall and extirpate the fall. Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God.
and
Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God.
and
Hear us, Baal, hear mighty God. Baal, oh, hear us. Baal, oh, hear us.
and
Hear us.
basses, tenors, and
Hear us. Hear us.
and
Hear us.
there we go. Well done. That's not an easy movement there, but so much fun. Well done. Thanks, altos. Okay, we have to pick up the pace. So we have 2 movements still to learn and 15 minutes. But if you turn over, please, to Hear Our Cry, O Baal, which actually is partway through number 12 in my score. So this is page 65 in the free score. It's after Call Him Louder. And remember, I love this bit. Call Him Louder. And the orchestra goes, nah, nah. It's wonderful. So good. So after he's sung, call him loud, he changes key, call him louder. We're now on page 65, and it's just one page, this movement. It's so short. The basses, they're coming after this. They sing, hear our cry, oh. Then the tenors sing, hear our cry, oh. We then sing altos, hear our cry, oh, Baal. Listen to that without me murdering it. Okay, I extirpated that arpeggio, so let's sing it together. And hear our cry, O Baal. Okay, now I do concede getting from there to there is tricky, but it's that tritone. Yeah? So let's just sing that one more time. Hear our cry, O Baal. And hear our cry, O Baal. Now, once you've arrived on that note, you're golden, because the rest of the movement goes like this. From now arise, it's 1. Now arise, wherefore slumber? Now arise, wherefore slumber? Now arise, wherefore slumber? Okay, it's literally just G sharp, A, chord 5, chord 1, chord 5, chord 1, just back and forth between the two. Okay, now arise, now arise. So let's sing that together from the middle of Hear Our Cry, O Baal, after 1 and 1. Now arise. Sorry, let's try that again. My fault. Try it again. After 1, from now arise, the first one, and 1. Now arise, wherefore slumber? Now arise, wherefore slumber? Now arise, wherefore slumber? So let's sing from your first entry, from Hear Our Cry, O Baal, with the piano, and then we'll do it with the recording, okay? So from the top of page 65, after 2, nice deep breath, 1, 2. Hear our cry, O Baal, now arise, wherefore slumber? Now arise, wherefore slumber? Now arise, wherefore slumber? And that last note, again, is Mendelssohn using harmony to create this sort of unfinished feeling. Where are you? Where are you? It's not coming home. He's leaving it in an unresolved chord and leaves it to Elijah to bring it home. Absolutely brilliant. So let's sing together, please. Hear our cry, O Baal. In fact, I'll take it from Call Him Louder. So we'll go from the start of number 12 and we'll sing all the way through. And then we have one more movement to learn. Fabulous. So, bear with me a moment, folks. Is this one going to work? Hope so. Right, here we go.
Call him louder, for he is a God, he talketh, or is pursuing, or he's on a journey, or an adventure he sleepeth, so awaken him. Call him louder, call him louder.
Here come the basses. Out the tenors. Ready, altos. And hear our cry, O Baal. Now arise, wherefore slumber, now arise. Wherefore slumber, now arise, wherefore slumber. There we go. Okay, now I'd love to do that again. If there's time at the end, we'll sing that one again. But remember, this is all recorded for you. You can sing this as many times as you need to with me. And then, of course, on Monday, we're going to sing this through with everybody. All right, so let's press on because time is short. We need to move on and sing Baal, Hear and Answer. And as I said, this one, it looks long, but goodness me, it moves so quickly. It's over in a flash. So if we look at page 66, which is the recit that leads in, the recitative, call him louder, he heareth not. This is Elijah really just encouraging them to jump about and cut themselves, and as they do. And it says, no one will answer you, none will listen, none heed you. And this just it winds everybody up so much. The choir just explodes. They interrupt him effectively, and he sings, none heed you. That's your starting note as you sing from the top of page 67 in our free score, and it's Baal. It's literally that fast. It looks like a long note, but it's over in a flash. Baal. Sing that for me. 1, 2. Baal. Excellent. Tenors and basses sing Baal, and then we all sing in unison in the middle of the page. We sing Hear and answer Baal, hear and answer Baal. We do that twice. Sing that with me. 1, 2. Hear and answer Baal, hear and answer Baal. Excellent. Excellent. Well done, everybody. We then get this mark how the scorner derideth us, and different parts coming at different time. The sopranos will sing a bar before you. Mark how the... Okay, it's not very long at all. You need to be ready. The note you're coming in on is the note you sang here. Here and answer Baal, here and answer Baal. Mark. It's that note, okay? And so it is. If I just sing and play, this next phrase is I think, a little bit tricky, but everything else is relatively straightforward. So listen to Mark How the Scorner. I'm going to play this slowly. Mark how the scorner derideth. Okay, listen to that again. Mark how the scorner derideth us. Mark how the scorner derideth us. Okay, sing that for me. And mark how the scorner derideth us. Excellent. Yeah, and he's saying, but he's being rude to us. He's just look what he's doing. Okay, it's that sort of going to tell the teacher sort of feel there. Then at the top of 68, the next phrase is, mark how the scorner derideth us. Sing that for me. 1, 2. Mark how the scorner derideth us. Okay, and then it's, hear and answer Baal. Sing that for me after 1 and a 1. Hear and answer Baal. So let's sing, please, altos, from your Mark How the Scorner on page 67, your first Mark How the Scorner, and we'll sing all the way through to Baal on the next page, okay? So after 2, ready? 1, 2. Mark how the scorner derideth us. Mark how the scorner derideth us in an answer Baal. Excellent. That will take a little bit of practice, but once it clicks into place, it feels fantastic to sing that against the rest of the choir. And so we've just sung. Okay, our next line at the bottom 68 is a little sequence of that. It's in an answer Baal, because obviously things are ramping up and harmonically things are rising. So sing that for me. This is the bottom of 68, the second Hear an Answer Baal after 1 and 1. In an answer Baal. Fantastic. Over onto 69 now. And because we started there, top of 69, it's in an answer. In an answer. Okay, sing those for me. Top of 69 after 1 and 1. In an answer. In an answer. And then in and answer Baal. Same as we sang at the start, except Baal is short because we interrupt ourselves in the middle of that phrase. So it's hear and answer Baal, mark. Okay, in fact, let's sing hear and answer Baal, mark, just in the middle of 69, just so we're really clear on that rhythm. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Hear and answer Baal, mark. Excellent. So let's pick it up from the mark how the scorner derideth us, derideth us, derideth us. Okay, so this is the middle of 69, fourth bar in that middle system, and it is mark how the scorner derideth us, derideth us, derideth us. Oh, sorry, derideth us at the end. I'll do that again because I had a page turn emergency. So from mark how the scorner derideth us, derideth us, derideth us. All right, sing that with me, please, from the middle of 69. This is after your hear and answer Baal, mark, straight in there. 1, 2. Mark how the scorner derideth us, derideth us, derideth us. And then it's in an answer, in an answer, in an answer, in and answer Baal. Okay, I'll play that again. This is page 70. So it's 1, in an answer, 1, in an answer, 1, in an answer, in and answer Baal. Sing for me on page 70. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. In an answer, in an answer, in an answer, in and answer Baal. Excellent. Then we sing in an answer, in an answer, in an answer. And we hold those last 2 notes for a good long while as if we're calling out to the surrounding valleys. Where are you? Okay, so let's sing, please. In fact, let's go from the top of the page. Let's go from the top of 70, from your first hear and answer, and we'll sing the whole page. And sing with me. Ready after 1 and 1. Hear an answer, hear an answer, hear an answer, hear and answer Baal, hear an answer, hear an answer, hear an answer. Then there's another big chord, tons of basses. Hear an answer. And then we sing Baal, Baal, hear an answer, hear an answer, hear an answer. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Hear an answer. And that's the movement. Okay, so let's look at that together. From the top of 71, you have 2 Baals, each last 4 beats. Baal, Baal. Actually, the second one is 5 beats, sorry. So the first one's 4, second one's 5, and then it's hear an answer, hear an answer. That's tricky. So let's do the first hear an answer, and 1. Hear an answer, and then hear an answer. Sing that one for me, and hear an answer, and then hear an answer, hear an answer. Fantastic. Let's just sing that last page and we can sing the entire movement. Well done, Alto. She's done really well this evening. Let's pick it up from the last page, 71, from the long note there from Baal. Ready? And Baal, Baal, hear an answer, hear an answer, hear an answer, and hear an answer. complete silence. And then Elijah, just out of that, sings, "Draw near, all you people, come to me." And that's where we'll pick it up from next week. Folks, what we're going to do, we're going to sing this amazing chorus. We're going to take it from "Call him louder, he heareth not," number 13. And let's do this one twice. You've earned it, okay? If you need to go, we completely understand, because we have overrun. But if you can manage to hold on, we'll sing this one twice. Okay, here we go. If I can find it. That's always a good start, isn't it? I think it's this one.
Call him louder.
No, it's not that one. It's this one. It's the other "Call him louder." Okay, so from page 66.
Call him louder. Not with knives and lancets at yourselves after your manner. Leap upon the altar ye have made. Argument prophesy. Not a voice will answer you. None will listen.
Ready?
None heed you.
And there you have it. There you have it. Wonderful job, everybody. I would just like to do that chorus one more time, just from the point where we come in. I won't play the whole rest of it. If you have to go, again, completely understand. So this is the last thing we're going to sing tonight. Well done. Brilliant job. We're back tomorrow, of course, with the tenors and the basses on Friday, and then a full rehearsal on Monday. Look forward to seeing you then. Those of you in the UK, well, I doubt I was the top story, so don't forget, BBC One. Okay, everybody, let's have some fun. Yes, thank you. Ready? And course, answer came there none. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here this evening. Great to see you, and have a good evening, whatever you've got left in the rest of your day. I hope it goes really, really well. I will see the tenors tomorrow, basses on Friday, and all of you on Monday. Have a great weekend, and see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.